So this is going to be an urgent message from your spirit guides. Spirit has been trying to tell you something for quite a long time, okay? And as I was shuffling these cards and pulling out these cards for today's reading, I heard that you are here to tell your story, okay, in this world. Because you have a very, very powerful connection with the beyond, okay, the higher dimensions. You see beyond the veil, and you are here to express this truth. You've always been watched over by an angel here, or more than one. You are like this divine child. You are heavily protected, watched over, guided, because you are here on a mission, okay? This is for someone who you've always felt from a young age that you're here for a really important purpose. But I'm hearing that this is for someone who needs to more consciously get on track when it comes to your spiritual mission. You're quite caught up, and I know this is, easier said than done for me to say this, but someone's a little bit too caught up or a little bit too distracted by day-to-day living. I know it's extremely challenging and difficult. This false matrix is designed to make everyone in a survival mode, but Spirit needs you to know that you are protected. Someone is really feeling called to step forward into their mission a lot more. You're feeling a powerful intuition to be more artistic. This is all to do with this self-expression. It's interesting. We have communication here. Self-expression, exchange, sharing, connection. And it's interesting because this artist, the first word is expressing as well. Expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. So artist, you have amazing gifts and you're feeling a powerful intuition, but I feel like you've been super busy, super distracted with day-to-day living. But you have a really powerful message. This is the throat chakra, communication, and seeing beyond. You are receiving so many downloads. Spirit is needing you to take time to go inwards as well, to more consciously receive these downloads. Someone's feeling somewhat repressed, okay? You could be feeling frustration. You could be feeling burnt out, exhausted, because there's so much energy that is wanting to move through you. Spirit is wanting you to take this time of stillness to receive so much divine light. This will heal you. This will energize you. This will bring you peace. This will ease the frustrations or the stress. Spirit is wanting you to look in their direction, okay? They're wanting you to know that they're always there for you. They need you to become more consciously aware, to trust. Someone is fearful, understandably, in this false matrix. So you're heavily distracted by day-to-day survival. But if you dedicate some time every day to focus on Spirit, to take time for stillness and receive their guidance, their love, their protection, you are going to be able to relax. This is a message about surrendering, which seems very, very difficult when life's very challenging and you have to juggle a lot of things. But this will all ease out into balance and harmony. They will take care of many of these stresses, okay? But it's about you having faith and you surrendering to listen to their guidance and allow Spirit to work through you. This will create major transformation in your life over time. over the next few months, if you start now dedicating more time to connect with spirit, I see over the next 6 months your life will be transformed in major ways, where you'll be a lot more harmonious, peaceful, abundant. You'll be energized. You'll feel a lot more happier, optimistic. You will have anchored in so much more light, and then you will have this freedom to really express this. There's this energy that's wanting to flow through your heart, expressing your heart and your soul in some sort of artistic, poetic way. I'm just seeing the flow of energy wanting to come out. Like, this is your destiny. This is your soul agreement. But it's right now, the message here is about taking the time to focus on that. Someone's been putting this off, okay? And again, I totally understand in this world of stress and strain and juggling 1,000,001 things. But someone's been putting this off. It could be a lack of self-belief as well. You're going to feel uncomfortable, okay? It's a subconscious avoidance of feeling uncomfortable initially as you change gears. Someone's very busy juggling all these things, and you could feel like very uncomfortable just taking time for yourself or taking time for stillness. Your mind could be like, but I need to do all of these things. I need to do all of these things. And it's going to feel uncomfortable shifting gears here. And you're going to feel somewhat uncomfortable surrendering, because it's going to be coming out of your comfort zone. But look how you are so protected. You're so guided. These symbols here, overall, it's making me feel like there's destiny. Like, there's certain things that you're supposed to express in this world. A certain mission you're supposed to do. And now is the time to start this. The self-esteem, the self-belief will come along the way. This is like you need to get the wheel turning. It's almost like I'm seeing the wheels a bit rusty. It's been stagnant, but you need to start getting the wheel turning. At first it might be difficult, but as the flow as it starts turning, I'm seeing like a water wheel. It's like, as you start turning the wheel yourself, then the energy will start flowing, and I'm seeing like a river, the water making the wheel turn, and then it will be easier to get into the flow. It will become more natural, and this is going to bring so much deep soul level fulfillment as well, because someone who's listening here is you're feeling like, oh, my life isn't looking like how I wanted it to look by this time. You know, you may have had goals and aspirations, and you may have been procrastinating or putting them on a back burner, and deep down you're sort of like beating yourself up about this and feeling disappointed, and the uncomfortableness, maybe you subconsciously avoiding looking at that disappointment as well. But the message here is it's time, okay? I don't mean to scare anyone, but I just saw an image of like tower moments. Like, you have a destiny. If you don't like start now, there could be some sort of tower moments that are going to force you onto your path, because you are like a really powerful soul with a powerful mission, okay? So let's dive even deeper. What do they really need you to know right now? We have priest. For some of you, you could be very religious. You could be a messenger of this religion or just spirituality in general. It says facilitates spiritual commitments. Serves as a channel of spiritual energy. I'm telling you, you are here to express that which you know, the wisdom that you know from the beyond. You are a powerful soul. I'm seeing your energy is like this pure, radiant, white light, but it's been dimmed, okay? It's been repressed. It's time to let this flow. You could be feeling, you know, nervous about this. There could be these pressures to sort of conform, or you're fearful of what people will think. But as you start communicating your truth, I see you attracting in your true soul tribe, okay? Some of you could be called to have some sort of online presence, and that will quickly attract your soul tribe, or those that really resonate with you, okay? Someone's really feeling this deep down in your intuition. You're feeling called to do this, but you may have been putting this off. Forgiveness. There's some sort of wounds here. It says letting go, healing, growth, compassion. Again, it's like the flow energy. She's blowing on this dandelion, the dandelion seeds, and then they'll float off, you know, in the breeze. Forgiveness. This could be, I initially thought of, you know, forgiving yourself. You could be holding on to some sort of shame here. And I see it's like a shadow that's sort of accumulated around you. But Spirit, they're needing you to know that you're completely loved, okay? You're beating yourself up. Also, you know, obviously this could be the need to forgive others as well. But I feel primarily it's about forgiving the self. They need you to know that you're completely loved. Someone's feeling unworthy. If you're religious, or even if you're not, you could be, you know, in this world, a lot of our morals are based on like religious ideals. So you could be sort of beating yourself up or seeing yourself in a negative light because of this religious influence. Again, whether you are religious or not. So you could be feeling bad about yourself, or you could be feeling like you're unworthy because you're not perfect, basically. No one's perfect. I feel like you're being too harsh on yourself. Again, this is about release. Releasing something here. Again, this is all tying into that subconscious feeling of being uncomfortable. There's something that you've been avoiding looking into. But there's this accumulating disappointment because this is a block. You once had these powerful goals and aspirations, and you still have those, but it's like you've been putting this off because it's too painful to look at whatever these wounds may be. So holding on to that density subconsciously. Spirit is sending you so much light. It's easier now. There's some sort of breakthrough here. I'm hearing it's just the right time. You've come into alignment. It's time to be brave and courageous and look into the shadow, to release it, know your worth. And again, the more you do that, the wheel will start turning more easily, more quickly. It will become more natural, and you're receiving more of that water, more of that energy from Spirit. That's going to make it easier to love yourself as well, because you're going to be able to see beyond these blocks and wounds. You're going to be able to see your beauty, your worth, that you are a valuable soul, that you have a powerful message and mission here. We have the card of the ego. This could be triggering what I'm saying. And I'm not saying this in a judgmental way, because we're all human. We all have an ego. We all have times of... Basically, this is a message of perhaps you have been somewhat looking for validation, but looking in the wrong direction. trying to find fulfillment from more of a surface level or false matrix level. In certain ways, I see you as a very, very deep soul. You're deeply connected with the divine. You do see beyond the ego. But this is, they're saying you don't need to look to these surface level things. If you look inwards, if you're courageous to do the healing work, this need to look outside of yourself for validation will dissipate and be transformed by you receiving direct communication, direct energy from your angels, your spirit guides and soul family, where you will know that you're completely loved, completely worthy. So surface level need for validation of any kind will fall away. You need to focus on yourself. I'm seeing all of these mirrors. Focus on yourself. You're such a loving soul. I feel like a lot of what you're juggling is trying to assist others. And this is very commendable, okay? But now there's also this powerful need to fill your own cup. Learn to love yourself, you know. Value yourself. Turn inwards. This could be, you know, that self-esteem issue. Perhaps you're feeling unworthy to fill your own cup. Maybe you're feeling like it's selfish. Again, this could be some sort of religious, subconscious message making you feel bad about yourself. But you will be able to assist others so much more when you fill your own cup, because you'll be coming from a place of wholeness and you'll be having this overflow of all of this energy. And then you'll be so energized and enthusiastic to be like the artist, expressing your soul truth, expressing your energy, sending out, you know, blowing on the dandelion seeds, sending out these seeds, planting positive seeds in the world. But you can only do this so much more when you're filling your own cup, okay? You could have received some sort of message in childhood that you need to be of service. And this is your spiritual mission, yes, but they're saying you need to fill your own cup. That is not selfish at all. Be a little bit selfish, you know, in quotation marks. Focus on yourself. Okay? So this is also what they're saying. Focus on yourself somewhat. Love yourself. Get excited about yourself. And then your heart, your creative expression, your energy will be overflowing and you will be able to help people so much more. You're going to be coming into the limelight, okay? There's a larger collective that you're going to be able to help through doing this. The Oracle's gift. You could be a psychic. You could be highly intuitive. This could be how you're going to be in the limelight more. You could be called to go to a psychic. And that isn't me, you know, trying to sell a product or anything from myself, because I don't do personal readings. But you could feel drawn to another psychic or just another person's channel, or you could receive, I'm hearing from Spirit, you could receive a further confirmation from either one of my readings or someone else's reading. More likely someone else's reading. You're gonna see like a title of someone else's tarot card reading or divine message, and it's going to resonate you. Click on that and it's going to further assist you. The Oracle's gift, again, seeing beyond. You have a powerful message. Again, what I heard when shuffling these cards before the reading was you have your own unique story to tell. Into me, I see. So again, the need to focus inwards now. with the Oracle's gift that's come out at the same time as this card, there's going to be revelations. You're going to have these amazing insights about yourself and about how to heal yourself. There's going to be shifts, okay? The ability to forgive others, forgive yourself, release immense density. This is a shift that's going to occur, okay? You could become a psychic. You could give other people readings. That's just for some of you, okay? But focus on yourself right now. You are a really, really powerful soul and you have a powerful message. This is the time to embrace that intuition. There's, like I said, a wave. This is you moving forward and you're really feeling this calling now. This is your spirit guides trying to get through to you, trying to communicate through your energies as well, very powerfully. Go with that wave of progress. This is an amazing leap forward for you. Be courageous, look into the shadow, love yourself. Examine what beliefs you have that may have been holding you back. Like really examine those, question those. Those will dissolve, and this is a really, really major and such a positive, abundant new beginning for you. So if this reading has resonated with you, please let me know in the comments, give it a thumbs up, share it, subscribe. That all really helps me out with the algorithm. Thank you so much for joining me here. Take care. Bye.